not at the game this weekend. I did hear about the Friday and the Saturday, and it did not look good.
We had been going through some stuff internally. That whole weekend was kind of a good, bad, and ugly type weekend for us.
That was a rough weekend. We could have won all of our games, but it was a lot of missed executions in the game and defense.
Win or lose, we had to set standards. The ugly was we had some different behavioral issues and some conduct issues and some emotional issues with a lot of guys. It affected our team a lot in terms of consistency, focus, chemistry, and everything.
I'm usually sleeping right now. I'm tired. Let me talk about Elijah real quick. You know, he's good. He's a good teammate here and there. He could act like a leader, but he's really not. I'm good in Jabal. He's a good player, you know. Isaiah, my dog's for real, my brother. Love him. But like, can't guard me. You act like a leader, but you're not a leader.
So I'm faking it.
Yes, fam. You don't do nothing. You don't do none of that at games. You do it for cultural fit. That's it, I'm a good guy. You know, like off the court, I'm a good guy. I'm a nice guy and all that. Like a funny guy and stuff like that. A joyful guy.
Jordan has developed pretty well. Everybody that sees him play can see that he's a man-child, he's a phenom.
I can tell that he wants to go far with basketball. And like, he really takes it seriously. Sometimes he can be quiet, but like when he's quiet, that means like he's mad, he's trying to do something.
It's the hot topic, know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watching. All that wishing for a rollie got you wasting time.
The sky's the limit, and it's up to him how far he wants to take it. Because finishing against older guys, against taller guys, against stronger guys, more athletic guys, this is a gift from God.
Already is tenacious, can get downhill off the bounce, can play inside, he's physical, he can shoot it. He's got all the tools that you're looking for. So he's really a high upside guy that already can produce at a really impressive level. So he could be the top guy at that age and like one of the top prospects in Canada at any age.
I think his game could really go through the roof. He has really tapped into all the little skills, the little minor things that he needs to understand. Him watching me and the way I came up and what I've done, I feel like he can take that and run with it even more. And just with Coach Rowe on his side, giving him wisdom, with everyone in his circle, able to give him a piece of something so he understands what he needs to do. I feel like he can just go through the roof with everything.
You should always keep your eye on him because like you never know what he's about to do.
The biggest challenge of my life is being like overlooked and stuff like that. You know, I'm the youngest player, one of the best players on the team too. I know I can do this and that on the court with my team and stuff like that.
Now he has to understand there's more to the game just than the scoring. You gotta rebound, you gotta get back on D, you gotta talk, you gotta play defense. So it's a process of building him up and get him to be that complete player.
It's going up and down right now. We're on like a losing streak right now, but we just need to pick it up.
All teams have their goods and their bads. Right now, this is our bad, and moving forward, it's about to be our good. So I'm not too worried about last weekend because like right now, that's in the past. Everybody hates losing. We all want to win. So like I feel like when they see us lose and we're not supposed to, it's like, all right, people are getting frustrated. So I can see why they're getting frustrated, but like, we're starting to work on that a little bit more.
They got their butts whipped last weekend. Like it or not, they did. I think it's important for these guys to face a little bit of reality too. Because they did so well, I believe they think it was going to be that easy going into last weekend. You can appreciate a win without gone through some losses, and I think it's better for them to go through this now, learn from it, and just excel after that. The problem is when they don't learn from it. It's just for them to understand that, and it's a part of the journey, man.
I've been working good, you know. I just knew that I just had to push myself. I know that I have to wake up all this early and stuff like that, but I just knew that if I wanted to be the best Hall of Famer, I had to do this.
The benefits of anything come from specialization. Putting students or individuals in a scenario where they're constantly training, putting them through the steps necessary for them to excel at that level. I mean, we have school from 8:30 to 3:30 and working on their proficiencies in math, science, you know, hopefully they move on to engineering and medical. Why aren't we taking that next step for basketball or sports?
We have to run offense. It doesn't work when you just do foolishness. It doesn't work. We can see that doesn't work. You gotta have chemistry. You have to have focus or else you lose to anyone. And that happened in terms of us losing. On defense, we're not gonna go man anymore because it's too easy for them. Because we're not playing tough on defense. Roll! Right? If double team comes, he kicks it. If not, you spin up and under, or you score. Simple. Don't do the extra stuff. A lot of coaches coach hard, and sometimes you have to. You know, there's sometimes to be nice and gentle and, you know, cool and calm, but there's sometimes to give tough love and be direct and be absolute in terms of your wording and your stance in terms of this is what it is, and there's no going around it. Jordan, he got frustrated in how the game was going on, and one cardinal rule is you never leave the bench. You don't just get up and leave the bench. You can't do that. And in terms of making a point and making him an example and being stern with no one, including one of our top guys, can't do that. And so we had to put our foot down on that and say, okay, next game, him and another player that did the same thing, you're not playing. I think he took it great because even the game that he was sitting out, he was involved, he was clapping, he was cheering, he was, you know, rooting the guys on to win the game. And the very next game, he looked completely different. He played hard, he was positive, you know, he really impacted the game for our team. So I think he grew up in those, you know, 24 to 72 hours, he grew up. Later on, you can look back and reflect and say, man, look where you were before, and now look where you are. Because there's so much that goes on into your basketball development and evolution, not just your skills, but the mental part, the maturity part, the fundamental part, all that stuff. So I was really happy that he took it well and he grew up.
I'm a hype guy, kinda. So like, I don't like that quiet stuff in the gym. Like, I like it loud.
I think overall, Elijah has really grown up into a pro potential guy.
I'm like a fun guy, so I like to do a lot of fun things.
Elijah's cool, but like a little crazy sometimes.
He operates that like he wants to do very well and get to the next level. And so I'm very happy with his whole progress from when he started until now.